Hello. Hello.
Hi there. How can I assist you today?
Today I'm going to practice English expressions. The first one is go nowhere.
Great choice. The phrase go nowhere is often used in English to describe a situation, effort, or plan that does not result in progress or success. It implies that no meaningful outcome is achieved despite efforts or intentions. For example, if someone says, "Our discussions about the new project are going nowhere," it means that the discussions are not leading to any productive results. It can also suggest a lack of direction or purpose. Would you like to practice using this phrase in different sentences or contexts?
I felt as if I were going nowhere.
That's a good use of the phrase going nowhere. It conveys a sense of stagnation or lack of progress in what you're doing or how you're feeling.
Second, get one's revenge.
Get one's revenge is a phrase used to describe the act of retaliating or seeking retribution for a wrong or harm that someone believes was done to them. It usually implies a deliberate action to cause harm or discomfort to the person who initially caused the harm. For example, if someone says she finally got her revenge on the person who spread rumors about her, it means that she found a way to retaliate against that person. Would you like to practice this phrase in a sentence or explore a different expression?
I am going to get my revenge on her.
That's a direct and clear use of the phrase get my revenge. It strongly suggests that you plan to retaliate or respond to something that she did to you. Remember, in real life contexts, this phrase can have a serious or even aggressive tone depending on the situation. Would you like to continue with more expressions, or is there anything else you'd like to explore or practice in English?
Have a killer view.
Have a killer view is a lively expression. It's used to describe a really spectacular or impressive view. For example, if you're at a high-rise building with a panoramic view of the city, you might say, "This place has a killer view." It's a way to express that the view is exceptionally good. Do you want to try making a sentence with this phrase, or would you like to learn about another expression?
The new apartment has a killer view. Has a killer view.
That's an excellent use of the phrase has a killer view. It vividly describes that the new apartment offers an exceptionally impressive or beautiful view, making it a desirable feature. Would you like to practice more expressions, or is there something else you're interested in?
Live apart. We had to live apart from each other for a while. We had to live apart from each other for a while.
It seems like you're aiming to express the idea of parting ways or separating for some time. The phrase leave apart doesn't quite convey that meaning. A more fitting expression would be part ways or take a break from each other. So your sentence could be phrased as, "We had to part ways from each other for a while." This revised sentence clearly communicates that there was a temporary separation between the people involved. Would you like to practice more with this phrase or explore other expressions?
Live under one roof. I think it's best for us to live under one roof. I think it's best for us to live under one roof.
Using live under one roof is a great way to express the idea of cohabiting or sharing the same living space. Your sentence, "I think it's best for us to live under one roof," clearly communicates the thought that it would be beneficial for the people involved to reside together in the same household. This phrase is often used to emphasize unity.
Face off against. We are facing off against a very strong team next week.
You've used face off against correctly. This phrase typically refers to a confrontation or competition, often in a sports or competitive context. Your sentence, "We are facing off against a very strong team next week," perfectly conveys that you're preparing for a challenging match or competition against a formidable team. It's a great phrase for expressing the anticipation of a contest or a battle of skills. Is there another phrase or expression you'd like to work on, or any other aspect of English practice you're interested in?
A tough habit to kick. Having late night snacks is a tough habit to kick. Late night snacks is a tough habit to kick.
Your sentence, "Having late night snacks is a tough habit to kick," effectively uses the expression, "a tough habit to kick." This phrase is often used to describe a habit that's difficult to stop or give up. In your sentence, it conveys the idea that stopping the habit of eating late at night can be challenging. Would you like to practice more with this expression or explore other areas of English language learning?
If the situation calls for it, I will ask for help if the situation calls for. I will ask for help if the situation calls for it. Situation calls for it.
Your sentence, "If the situation calls for it, I will ask for help," is a good example of how to use the phrase, "if the situation calls for it." This phrase means that you will take action or change your usual behavior based on the needs or demands of the situation. In this case, it implies that you will ask for help only if it becomes necessary. Would you like to continue practicing phrases like this, or is there something else you'd like to focus on?
Put one's own spin on it. Spin on it. You should try to put your own spin on it. You should try to put your own spin on it. Spin on it. Put one's own spin on it.
It seems like you're referring to the phrase, "put your own spin on it." Your sentence should be, "You should try to put your own spin on it." This phrase means to add your personal touch, perspective, or unique approach to something. It suggests making something more individualized or distinctive according to your style or ideas. Would you like to try another sentence with this phrase or explore a different expression?
Suit my style. I decorated my home to suit my style. Suit my style.
The phrase you're using, "sit in my style," is a bit unusual. If you mean to express that you decorated your home in a way that reflects your personal taste or style, a more common way to say it would be, "I decorated my home to suit my style," or "I decorated my home in my own style." These phrases clearly convey that your home's decoration matches your personal preferences or tastes. Would you like to practice this revised phrase or explore another aspect of English?
Karma. I think we met each other because of karma from a past life.
Your sentence, "I think we met each other because of karma from a past life," is a thoughtful and intriguing way to express the idea that a deeper, perhaps spiritual connection from a previous existence has led to your meeting in this life. It suggests a belief in reincarnation and that relationships are influenced by actions and experiences from past lives. Would you like to discuss more about such expressions or concepts, or is there another area you're interested in?
Life after death. Coco is an animated film about life after death.
That's a correct use of the phrase, "life after death." The sentence, "Coco is an animated film about life after death," accurately describes the theme of the film. Coco explores themes related to the afterlife and ancestral heritage, fitting well with the concept of life after death. Is there more you would like to explore about this theme, or are there other expressions or...
Early diagnosis. Early diagnosis of dementia is very important. Early diagnosis of dementia is very important. Dementia.
Absolutely. Your statement, early diagnosis of dementia is very important, is both accurate and significant. Early diagnosis can lead to better management of the condition, allowing for more effective treatment options and planning for future care needs. It also gives individuals and their families more time to adjust and prepare. Would you like more information on this topic, or is there another subject you're interested in?
In good faith. I signed the contract in good faith.
In good faith is a phrase used to describe actions done with honest intentions or sincerity, without any intention to deceive or harm others. For example, if someone says, I made the agreement in good faith, it means they entered the agreement honestly, with no hidden motives or intentions to trick the other party. Would you like to try creating a sentence using in good faith? Or is there another phrase or topic you'd like to explore?
Show up late. She was a tendency to show up late for meetings. She has a tendency to show up late for meetings.
Your sentence, she has a tendency to show up late for meetings, is a good example of using show up late. It means that she often arrives later than the scheduled time for meetings, indicating a pattern or habit of being late. Would you like to work on more examples or explore other expressions?
Uneasy feeling. We all have an easy feeling about this. We all have an uneasy feeling about this.
Your sentence, we all have an easy feeling about this, uses the phrase an easy feeling effectively. It suggests a sense of comfort, confidence, or lack of worry regarding the situation being discussed. If there's anything else you'd like to practice or discuss, feel free to let me know.
As you like. You can drink coffee as you like. As you like. As you like.
Your sentence, you can drink coffee as you like, correctly uses the phrase as you like. It means that the person can drink coffee in whatever way they prefer, whether it's with sugar, milk, black, etc. It's a way of saying that the choice is up to them. Would you like to continue practicing phrases or explore something else?
Give out, hand out. We made custom-made t-shirts to give out to people.
Your sentence, we made custom-made t-shirts to give out to people, effectively uses give out. It means you're distributing the t-shirts to people, likely for free. Handout can be used interchangeably here, as in we made custom-made t-shirts to hand out to people. Would you like to try more examples, or is there something else you'd like to focus on?
Check out books from the library. It has been a while since I checked out books from the library.
Your sentence, it has been a while since I checked out books from the library, correctly uses the phrase check out. It means to borrow books from the library, and your sentence reflects a nostalgic or reflective tone of not having done this in some time. Would you like to continue with more phrases, or perhaps discuss something different?
Drag around. I had to drag around a heavy bag when I was in school.
Your sentence, I had to drag around a heavy bag when I was in school, effectively conveys the struggle of carrying a heavy bag. The phrase drag around suggests that the bag was so heavy it was difficult to carry, requiring a lot of effort. If there's more you'd like to practice or another topic you're interested in, feel free to share.
At a time. It's hard to do separate things at a time.
Your sentence, it's hard to do separate things at a time, conveys the challenge of multitasking. However, for clearer expression, you might say, it's hard to do several things at the same time. This revision clarifies that the difficulty lies in managing multiple tasks simultaneously. Would you like to work on another sentence or explore a different topic?
Pick up where I left off. With ebooks, I can easily pick up where I left off.
Your sentence with ebooks, I can easily pick up where I left off, is a perfect use of the phrase pick up where I left off. It expresses the convenience of being able to continue reading from the exact point you stopped, a feature that ebooks often offer. Would you like to practice more phrases or discuss something else?
In real time. We can get the news in real time on our cell phones. Get the news in real time on our cell phones.
Your sentence, we can get the news in real time on our cell phones, correctly uses the phrase in real time. It means that the news is received immediately as events happen without delay, which is a common feature of modern digital technology. If you have more phrases to practice or other questions, feel free to ask.
Glimmer in gold. The ocean was glimmering in gold.
Your sentence, the ocean was glimmering in gold, beautifully uses the word glimmering. It creates a vivid image of the ocean shimmering or sparkling with a golden hue, perhaps due to the sunlight reflecting on the water's surface. Would you like to explore more descriptive language or focus on another area?
Take the plunge. We decided to take the plunge to buy an aquarium at home.
Take the plunge is an idiomatic expression often used to describe making a big decision or taking a significant step, especially after a period of hesitation. It's like deciding to jump into something new or unknown. For example, after years of considering it, I finally decided to take the plunge and start my own business. Would you like to create a sentence using this phrase, or is there another expression you're interested in?
Be fascinated with. Some people are fascinated with the concept of blockchain technology.
Your sentence, some people are fascinated with the concept of blockchain technology, correctly uses the phrase be fascinated with. It means that these people find blockchain technology very interesting or captivating. If you'd like to continue with more expressions or have other questions, feel free to ask.
Go haywire. Our body's insulin function can go haywire.
Your sentence, our body's unshielding function can go haywire, effectively uses the phrase go haywire.
Go haywire.
It implies that the function can become erratic, out of control, or start to malfunction. Go haywire is commonly used to describe something not working as it should, often in a chaotic or unpredictable way. Would you like to explore more phrases or focus on another topic?
Wreak havoc on. High blood sugar levels can wreak havoc on our bodies.
Your sentence, high blood sugar levels can wreak havoc on our bodies, is an apt use of wreak havoc on. This phrase means to cause a lot of trouble or damage. In this context, it highlights the severe negative impact of high blood sugar on bodily health. Would you like to practice more with this phrase or explore something else?
In moderation. We should try to drink in moderation. In moderation.
Your sentence, we should try to drink in moderation, is a good use of in moderation. It suggests that drinking should be done in a controlled, reasonable manner without excess, emphasizing the importance of balance and restraint. Would you like to continue practicing phrases or switch to another topic?
Give up on. I gave up on math when I was in high school.
Your sentence, I gave up on math when I was in high school, correctly uses the phrase gave up on. It implies that you stopped trying to learn or improve in math during your high school years, possibly due to difficulty or lack of interest. If you have more expressions to practice or other areas you'd like to explore, feel free to let me know.
You can improve mileage by changing your driving style.
Your encouragement, you can improve, is a simple...
Improve mileage. You can improve mileage by changing your driving style.
Your sentence, you can improve mileage by changing your driving style, is a practical use of improve mileage. It suggests that by altering the way you drive, perhaps by being more steady or avoiding rapid acceleration, you can increase the distance your vehicle travels per unit of fuel. Would you like to work on more sentences or explore other topics?
And that is all.